Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on KL Gaming 95. And today, I'm giving you guys a small review on The Division 2. Now, just to get this clear, this is a review of the beta. I'm fully aware that this is not the full game. It won't be the full game to whenever it comes out. And this is not my first time playing it. I have played it for a couple of hours, and I'm going to give you a review. And I played The Division 1, and firstly, it wasn't bad. It started off well, good wee story to it. It was something different, something new. But, I'm going to say but, as I always do, it just got boring after a while, The Division 1. And it just sort of got to that stage where this game just isn't fun anymore. It got pretty much was too quiet for me at times. And overall, that it just didn't appeal anymore to me, personally. And to me, when I play this game, this beta, I know it is beta, and it might change in the future, I don't know, whenever the full game comes out. But this just feels exactly the same. It feels exactly the same, like the first one. And maybe you can't really change that, maybe that Ubisoft just can't change it, but I think they could have changed it. It just feels so similar to the first one. You know, like I played Destiny 2 beta when it first was released, and it felt so similar to the first one gameplay wise. You know, this just reminds me of Destiny, of that situation. You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like this game. You know, it just feels so the same as the first one for me. They haven't really changed anything. You know, same controls, same combat. There's nothing really new to it. I personally don't really feel that this. You know, I just don't really feel that they've done too much within the time frame that they made the first one and to now. You know, I just don't feel like there's anything new. You know, like don't get me wrong, it looks great. It has great aspect, a great concept. It looks fantastic. You know, it can be fun to play with friends. But like I say, the combat situations here just remind me of Destiny. Not Destiny, Division 1. You know, it's not the combat that annoys me. It's the controls, the layout, the storyline. It feels the same. It is too much the same as Division 1. And okay, I get other people might enjoy that. You know, don't get me wrong, if you like things that are the same all the time, then fair enough, yeah, you're gonna like this. But I know I can't. You know, this just feels the same as Division 1, and I just don't think it's gonna change. You know, like as we come up here, you know, as soon as we get to the White House bit, that's basically the base that you get to in this game, which it's basically the same thing as what Division 1 had. Division 1 basically had that hospital, I think it was, as its main base of operations, and that's where you went to get your weapons and stuff and all that. This does the exact same, only it's the White House. I really just don't like that. It just feels so too copy. Do you know what this game feels like? It honestly feels like that they have copied and pasted the first one and just changed the map a bit. Changed the map and changed the weather from it being snowy to like summery, daytime, whatever, no weather, no snow, that sort of thing. You know, that's the only difference. That the map, the story is probably different, and you've got a whole new character. And mind you, I was a bit disappointed with the character customization in the beta. And I get it that this is beta, they don't want to reveal everything. But I have to say that even for a beta, character customization was poor. And I get it, this isn't GTA or Saints Row or Red Dead, that, you know, character customization isn't going to be too big in a game like this, but I think, you know, it should have been a lot better, because all it is just you pick a body, you know, you pick whether you're male or female, and then that's just it. You know, I'm shitting my teammate, but that's not the point. See, team kill over here. Team kill. But yeah. You know, like, overall, like, I've said before, it does look great. But again, the combat. It's the combat. It just feels so similar and too much the same. Like, once we get a move on here and we get into the White House. Once they put the fire out. You know, again, no character voice lines. Your character doesn't speak. Okay, not every game has that. But, you know, again, I think a character with a voice is needed. You know, it basically makes your character feel useless. You know, what I would have liked to see from this game was your character from Division 1 being transferred over to this game. You know, I get it, maybe you can't do it in the beta, but I would have liked that to have been a thing. You know, like maybe your character got transferred. You know, I just would have liked that. But this just feels so similar. Like, look at that, right? I just want to show you guys. Division 1, it was the hospital, I think, or something, the library. Same sort of blue element here. And then we had all the people injured and stuff, and, you know, tragic sort of situation. People dying. It's so similar to the first one. I just do not like that. And then we've got the same objective. This is something else I want to show you. It's the map. This is the map. And it doesn't feel any bigger or any smaller than the first one. It just feels exactly the same. You know, and you've got the dark zones, which is PvP. And I'll tell you what the biggest problem with this game, right? Okay, it will start off great, fantastic. You know, you think it's wonderful, teamwork and all, but after a couple of months, it'll go downhill, community-wise. Because I tell you what the biggest problem with the first one was. The first one, after a few weeks, I've said it was great, and then all of a sudden, the player base turned so toxic at times. Like, I remember, like, I know the Dark Zone is a PvP area, and PvP is a common thing, but at the start, people didn't kill each other. They actually worked as a team, and there were the odd people that killed each other. But, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it now. But this game will go the same way. It will go the same way as the first one did. It will start off great, but later on, PvP teamwork will just not exist. The game will become empty, and when you go to the Dark Zone, like it's not just for players in the Dark Zone. There's NPCs that you can shoot as well, and you know they are killable, lootable items. And the Dark Zone for me is just that one place that is just purely toxic, and you don't want to go there. And this game will end up the same way as the first one. I'm sorry to say that. You know, I don't mean for this review to be massively negative, but and I'm not a negative person. I try and find as much positive I can in this game right now. Right now, I can't see any positives. You know, this is the same thing as in the first one. You know, you've got your skills and all that. You know, turrets, drones, you know, and so on. You know, it just feels boring. You know, I get it. I get the type of game this is. It's level based. You can't really, if you want to stick to level based, you have to sort of. You can't really change that. I totally get that. But they could have at least made it feel different. This doesn't feel different. This feels annoying. It feels just. It doesn't feel like I'm progressing in this game at times. I feel like that I'm only going to achieve what I achieved in the first game. Do you know what I mean? You know, there's no real. You're basically starting over from scratch. Okay, to put it in overall terms. You completed the first game with your character, you leveled up to the max level as far as you can get, or to what you got to, right? That character now is obsolete, and you have to start a whole brand new one.
Agent in need of backup.
And you have to unlock everything from the beginning again. Okay, there's gonna be new stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not really. It's basically you're restarting from scratch again with a character that you didn't even, that you have to recreate again. Your old character's gone. As far as I'm aware, your character's gone, and this just feels like a complete and utter annoyance. When I downloaded this beta, it only took me an hour. No, it only took me. In fact, no. When I watched gameplay of this, it only took me 5 minutes worth of gameplay to realise that this is the same game as the first one. Just different map, new characters, and that's just the end of it. That's all there is. And it pains me to say that. It really does, because, it really does. And I'm struggling to find a positive. I really am. It looks great, graphics great, can be fun, but I'm just not feeling that funness that you get in a game. Like I said, that's the map. This is your inventory, your character level, your progression, photos. They have emotes, if I can find it here. Your grenades and all. There's your 2 pistols. And I don't know what that is. Oh. It doesn't matter, it's just a wee thing. I think it's a droid of some sort, or machine gun. I don't really care, but... Oh, doggo! The only thing is that they have added dogs and creatures. I don't remember seeing that in Division 1. Maybe that's the only positive thing that they've changed, as animals. Yeah, this just feels the same again. I remember leaving the safe zone in Division 1, and there's always these wee guys waiting for you. NPCs to kill. The cover system feels the same. Combat feels the same. Weapons feel slightly different, but not really. Well, they don't really. It just feels such like a massive letdown. And I didn't even play this long. I really didn't. I'm trying to think of positives. I don't like to have a negative review, all fully negative, because that sucks. Because I'm not someone that goes around and gives only negative reviews. I try and find as much as possible. But I can't see any at the moment. I'm struggling to find any form of positive after playing the first one. And it's not that this game is bad. It's not a bad game. It's just it's the same as the last one. That's my point I'm putting here. It isn't any better than what they made first time round. It's just graphically better. Probably, just looks better overall. Graphic wise. Can I sneak past these guys? Well, okay. So you didn't see, I guess that's something. AI still see you when you're walking past them. Or heading past them. But I'm not really, like I say, I'm not really feeling it with this game. It's gameplay for you guys to see, and I'm sure there'll be other people out there that Carbon Fiber. I'm sure there's other people out there that will feel differently towards this game. I'm sure. This is the emo system I just found. Just remembered to find it. You got Surrender. Again, similar emotes to what was in the first game. Salute. Wave. Selfie. It doesn't even look like I'm taking a selfie. It just looks like he's got the same thing on. jumping jacks and all that, you know. Emotes are fun, but like I say, you're limited to what ones you can have. You know, it's applaud, that's self again. You've got the Dark Sun as well, you know, like I said, for going and dealing with high level enemies and PvPing. But this doesn't feel any different, guys. I think I might stop the video here actually and sort of set an overall opinion. I'll take out these guys though while I'm giving it. But overall opinion, guys, it's basically the same as the first one in my opinion. Doesn't feel any different. I don't really see any difference. Just that it's the map and that it's not even. You know. Would I buy this game? No. I'm not gonna. I would not spend the money on this game whatsoever. To me, if you go out buy this game at £50, 60, 70, if you buy the gold edition, which on Xbox is £84.99, if you go out and buy that, I feel sorry for you right now because this is just a massive waste of money. You know, they had one job, and they didn't do it. I'm sorry, it just feels the same, and I would not spend the money on this game. You know, even if it was 20 quid tomorrow, I still wouldn't buy it because it just does not feel that enjoyable to play. So it doesn't, you know. It feels so similar to the first one, and it's just not worth the money. And you know, unless you really like the similar sort of things, you know, same after same like Call of Duty, then you know obviously you're gonna like this sort of thing. But yeah, I'm just disappointed, guys. This is my review basically. I'm just a disappointing review. For me, I just feel so disappointed and let down by this game that you know that they could have done a lot better. But overall, it's the same game. I wouldn't buy it. I would advise you guys not to buy it. And that's pretty much it, guys. But that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like. If you hold on, what the?
We're tougher than we look.
Are you? Are you way tougher than you look? Are you? But anyways, guys, just to end this off, if you liked the video, please leave a comment and resubscribe if you really liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I didn't really enjoy making this video because it just felt like one big letdown. So it did. The game itself, but you know, like I said, I do it for you guys to know what I think and what you guys should be expecting. But yeah, hopefully I'll come back with something a bit better than this game, certainly. But yes, guys, that's me. Like I say, hope you all have a great day, and a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.